Smash it, smash it. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. This is Trish coming to you tonight with culture news, morals over money, black sector, pup pup, beef sector is blazing though. And we're going to have a little open panel before I get into the bed. I just tried to hit Lemon's link and he refused to let me up. So I went live now. Let's go. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and thank you if you already have. As you can see, I'm in my pajamas. I'm usually naked, but I'm in pajamas tonight. And I was supposed to go live earlier, so I do apologize for those who's waiting. I rescheduled it for 11 o'clock, and something happened over at Big Baby's platform, and I hit the link. But we're going to get into that in a few seconds, amongst other things. Please come in and smash it for your girl. This is culture news, morals over money, black sector pop pop, beef sector blazing, open panel. I'm not going to be on long because I have to get up at some point. It's Sunday, March 29th, 2026. It's 10:39 p.m. EST, and we are live. Finally, girl. So let's get into the first part of this live. I hope you guys can hear me. Smash your like button. Hey, Young. Hey, Luma Negro. Listen. So the first things up, the No Dragging Kids campaign is always in effect. Always. And I was in Room Shakers Live yesterday. She had a really dope live. It was about MO3 sector history, Mahia and Book. Mahia versus Book, or Book versus Mahia. Very interesting uh, trail down memory lane. And a lot of feelings were displayed in this live. Book felt slighted that Mahia, before he uh, implemented the No Dragging Kids on his panels and no dragging dead people. He took money when people was dragging kids before he implemented it. And one of the victims were Book. Book's family, his deceased family, his daughter. And when it deals with people, families being doxxed, harassed, called, all that crazy stuff that they do on YouTube in some spaces, they really have no idea the slippery slope that caused them. People don't forget what you do when you cross the line of family and business. And for me, spirituality as well. These are the things that I just don't tolerate. And I deal with it my way. I don't believe in having such a digital footprint when you're trying to teach people a lesson. That's dumb. But a lot of people do that chatty patty stuff and they talk and talk and talk on panels and whatever. And I would rather yell and scream and act emotional, get it all out before I click off and I get in my head and start thinking, thinking and festering and internalizing all of these negative, toxic emotions that people, trolls especially, spew. So when I experienced it, I really didn't uh, succumb to being bullied and harassed. I handled it my way. Um, Room Shaker, though, she had a problem. And I put her in a similar category to Five Babe. Before Five Babe started to drag people's kids, her daughter was drugged immensely on this platform. And I recognized that the victim became the victimizer. And that's the case with Room Shaker. I saw some of it play out. But now that we're trying to make this a safe space for content creators and everyone, it's important that people know we need to literally stop our behaviors to make it better. You can't wait for the next man. Stop what you're doing and they'll stop. Sometimes I don't believe that people see their actions until it plays out. But when you push and play with the wrong person, baby, it's a mess. Hey Davna, smash it. So I had an issue with Room Shaker. Yes, I did. She waited till she got a little numbers, people in her chat, to start acting like I'll drag you from the cradle to the grave and all that crap when we're trying to evolve these spaces and we're all connected. And she thinks I'm playing with her. Okay. I can't tell her what to do on her platform. Nobody's dragging your daughters and your kids now. So you're just going to keep dragging kids? You know how PDFs uh they prey on children, right? And then the child that was violated and abused grows up and adapts those same behaviors. That's similar to what happens when people drag kids and their kids are attacked first and they feel like their get back and the way they fight should be dragging other people's kids and doing the same thing back to them. You can't tell anybody how to fight. When it gets down to that type of battle, I back up. The problem is with Room Shaker, I advocated for her. I said that I will help advocate for you. Just stop dragging kids. And I have been. She even quoted a time where people were coming at her in Sister T sector, and I came to her rescue, letting Sister T know, yes, she drag kids. We're working on it, but it's not because she wants to. This is how this happened. They started dragging her kids first, and she fought back this way. That doesn't mean I condone it. I just explained the behavior. That's it. So, hey, you, smash it. So, when I see that Room Shaker is trying to say, hold me accountable, you can't hold me accountable for what I'm saying now. It's the same thing. I wanted to see her kids okay, and I wanted to see that they stop fucking with her and her family. But you're not going to tell me on your platform, yes, your platform, after I've advocated for you and even other spaces, your own other spaces, leave her alone. Stop talking about her kids because you know she's going to fight back this way. And we need to stop this, y'all. No dragging kids. Hashtag no dragging kids. And I'm saying this over and over. Room Shaker would get on a platform for a little bit, couple of months, and be like, I'm over dragging kids. But when that room gets crowded, baby, she thinks she looks good by saying that. And she looks like a donkey ass. Okay? She looks like an ass talking about kids. Unprovoked, too. Nobody was talking. They're trying to talk about morals over money. Hence, the Mo3 sector was talking about morals over money, basically. Book was laying that shit down. And Mahia was accountable. I appreciate that from him. And it was before he implemented. I'm glad that he did. He changed up his platform. But Book is still trying to hold Mahia accountable for what he allowed on his platform and how he felt, still to this day. When you do that to people, especially when they don't play about their families, you can imagine that shit ain't going away real quick. Okay? At all. I got some hair in my eye, guys. Smash it. Hey, pizza. So we went over to Jay Dunn's platform, and she basically said that I said what I said. You're not going to be telling me what to do on my platform. And I basically said, okay. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. I absolutely can. And I will. And I will. I will. She says I'm acting childish, but you're on YouTube dragging kids unprovoked, and I'm the childish one. Girl, so we'll see how this ends. Next topic. Smash it. The black sector, pop up, pop up. ZX. ZX and VS had a fallout. To me, it's a nothing burger. To me, it, it's a nothing burger. Hey, sister girl, smash it. It's a nothing burger. Okay? I'm in my pajamas tonight, y'all. Okay? I may get naked later, but right now, I just feel like, pajamas. Um, I feel that, hey, darlings. Hey, Victoria, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you guys for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you thumbs up that live. Thank you for joining me. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you're in the world. Smash it. Let's continue. VS and Pop Pop had a falling out. You could see the lineup a mile away if you know VS and you know the players. So she's collecting bodies. I did a live on it. So that's just the recap. Today, on Lemon's platform, you see some shift of energy between them. I think Lemon is catching on that he's simply a pawn for all of these people. And I really did try to genuinely help him. But I feel that he allows these people to come up because he enjoys the fook ninja that he does. He enjoys it. So he allows these people to keep doing what they do, and so he can have content, and that's all good and dandy. I don't create content. that way. I'm more high quality type of girl. You know what I'm saying? A luxury brand. You know what I'm saying? Mhm. So I have some issue with lemon. Forget about VS and Pop Up. They're just dropping receipts on each other and may the best person wins. But lemon had me verify and clarify and co-sign these veneers, these Hollywood teeth that he got before the Vegas uh, shit. No, it was after the Vegas. So people wouldn't think, in my opinion, and this is my opinion after seeing that NWO and the Rick Reed live play out and him camming up and grabbing his teeth like this, and then his whole face looks folded. It's just all confusing because I saw the man cam up, standing up. I noticed his extreme weight loss more than I noticed his veneers. But according to the streets and his cam up, they may not be veneers. I don't know. That's why I hit Lemon's link. He didn't let me up. Mm-mm. No. I'm like that back there like this. Him and Clyde's going back and forth. And I'm trying to ask him, yo, and I think he knew what I was going to ask him because he must have saw J Dun's live, y'all. Like that video. Please smash it. Smash it for me. I really believe that he saw J Dun's video. That's why he didn't let me up on his link today. Oh, I'm about to go. Clyde, you going live? Oh, okay. So you don't want to be confronted, big baby, about lining myself up. Lizzie's the own woman. I'm the one that's popular. And I have a reputation. You know, you use me to verify a camera behind StreamYard. And I did. You cammed up. I saw straight teeth, like Hollywood teeth. I mean, it was crazy. But I saw his weight loss. I noticed his weight loss more than his Hollywood teeth. He didn't like the fact that I noticed that more. And I saw his eyes on Rick Reed's platform. That's another reason why I hit the link. I want to make sure he's okay. I'm not a villain. I can be. I don't like being that way. I just left him alone. I just want to find out if he's really okay because his eyes and his mouth says something different. That's all. So, oop, look, sorry guys. There we go. So that's why I hit Lemon's platform today. Mm-hmm. Mmm, hot tea. Y'all see the tea bags and lemon? Yum. I just want you to know I'm not drinking no alcohol. Not doing that. Why is he doing new sounds? Because that's what Lemon does. I really am sincerely concerned about Lemon. Sincerely. He's not a bad looking guy. Y'all, it'll be cap to say he's bad looking. But you can obviously see the stress. And on this platform, we promote mental health awareness and solutions. He says he takes breaks. He was supposed to be off for 3 days. I think yesterday was supposed to be his finale, and he's back. So I'm concerned. Is anybody else concerned with me, or am I the only human one or semi human one on this platform? Hmm. Exactly. Something is really not right. Yeah, he wanted them to fight because he kept letting Zix up. I don't know how many times I kept going in and out to prepare for this live, and I tried to hit his link, but I'm really confused at this relationship dynamic because you could see it coming. Him and VS will fall out. I want to ask him something though. I want to ask him something. I want to ask Jordan Dash, formerly known as Lemon. He's still Lemon. I want to ask him if VS tried to give him information on me behind the scenes because I threatened Lemon. If I'm the content creator that she was going to help Lemon, like me stand down of all people, girl, 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 I want to ask Lemon that if VS tried to smooth him by giving or passing my information. If that's the case, I want Lemon to come out and say it. Just give me a reason. All I need is a reason. Because I'm in a good space now. I'm on my mental health, spiritual journey. But oh, baby, if you're going to get on your platform and announce, oh, if this person comes at Lemon, I got something on her that he could use against girl. Okay. So we want that cleared. And if it wasn't me, all's well. I just want to know. I just need that clarification. You know what I'm saying? Because the first question, if it was true, why are you passing off information to Lemon to put out on me? Why don't you do it yourself? Huh? That would be the first question. Child, and it gets better. But I hush and move. Okay? Please. I agree, but Lemon catching on and he's freaking out and panicking. But here's the thing, Molly. When I saw him cam up, it's beef sector. Jaden and I was analyzing the cam up on Rick Reed's. I don't care what people think. I feel that he's depressed and sad, and although he says he's a fuck nigga and he likes to mess, I think the reason why he's saying that is because people expect that of him. He does a great job with networking and blending content and getting the beef sector going with assistance from VS and a lot of other people, but I'm concerned about him. I'm really concerned. I know what a burnout looks like. Trust me. You guys didn't see it, but it happened. Okay? So, for his mental health stability, I'm really concerned. The drinking, the smoking cigarettes, he's aged since the first Vegas. He looks different. And even though he cammed up between behind the scenes with Lizzie and I, he presented well. I can't lie. But I don't know. Maybe it's the courts, maybe it's the doxing. I think it's all of it that's weighing him down. I just want people to leave him alone and let's see what he can give without being fucked with. He needs to monetize that channel. That's what he needs to do. Because I know he needs the money. Your pleasure. Hello, how are you? Hey, Gwen Star, smash it. Hey, Will, just me. Lemon needs to give himself time to heal. Yeah, I agree. I agree. He needs the time to heal himself, and he needs a certain relief where he's able to breathe. You know what I'm saying? Replenish and then come back. He's supposed to be on a break, but he went live again tonight. And the streets love Lemon. He's here to stay. I said it already. He said it. We know it. But he needs a break. And you could see it. Like when it his wear down is starting to show on him. And if we want him to continue doing what he's doing, you're going to need to support him in Cash App so he could take a break and he doesn't feel that he needs to keep coming live 7 days a week because that's crazy work. I said hi to you, Victoria. I hope so. Hello, everybody in the clouds, in the bushes. Ciao. I think he's hurting. Uh, and I don't want to get caught up in this matrix where we're not looking at the human being behind the content. You know what I'm saying? So, what's wrong with ZX though? Do you guys see how ZX is like trying to bulldoze his way into the beef sector? And he thinks that's going to be effective. How did it work with me? And I'm all about respect and boundaries. You respect me, I respect you. Even in performance spaces, there's boundaries. You cross those boundaries, you know. Yeah, I know what it is. You know. Lemon needs to take care of himself. This stuff ain't worth it. Absolutely, Charlie. Absolutely. And yes, he's been uber disrespectful. But after seeing him do that cam up on Rick's, I completely. You're supposed to forgive people for yourself. I forgive him just because I know something more serious is going on. And I want to free myself of that. So, outside of the mess with the teeth inquiry and the VS inquiry, I wanted him to know that I support him from afar, but I am concerned. I do care about him. I don't want to see anything happen to him. You know what I'm saying? I may spank him, but I'm not like these other people at all. Never. But I will spank him. I haven't done it yet though. I didn't feel it. He's he's just harmless. Ken didn't try. Ken has always had an agenda. The thing about me is when you present yourself to network, you may see things that are advantageous in people that offers a good collaboration, right? But when somebody's out to like take something from you and abuse you and abuse your brand and abuse your supporters, watch out, baby. That's why I really didn't chase numbers before now. But I'm chasing different numbers. I've never been a beefer for dollars. And if I get into something with people, I handle it my way. It's quite effective. It's so effective. I never missed. So I'm gonna stay in my lane, and I I let people live off of the appearances of the Matrix. Whatever you think. Can't stop that. But if I tell you something, no, yes, no, yes, you believe it or you don't. Hey, Lucy, how are you? The problem with that is I know what I saw behind the scenes with Lemon and his teeth. I know what I saw. Lizzie saw it too. I'm glad he had two people because I would have been going crazy like, nigga, did that just happen? You played me, but he showed the both of us, and I spoke with her on my old channel. It- his teeth look good. People were saying no, 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 no. It looked good, and then he has this cam up on Rick Reed's that contradicts what I saw. I know what I saw, but that's not what I saw, and that's crazy work. And more importantly, his eyes. It's his eyes for me. The eyes are the windows to the soul, people. And for me, I see people, especially that's why I love the beefs at the cam ups. You can see what's going on with somebody when they cam up. Y'all see what's going on, right? Y'all see my eyes, right? I look crazy. I look crazy. I look crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can see people. You can see through people sometimes. And what I saw on Rick Reed's live was that man is hurting. And I'm not here to hurt anyone. I mean, anyone. Yes, he was disrespectful, but he didn't hurt me. Why would I hurt him? Over words? Words start wars and words end wars too, child. I'm Teflon. So I don't feel that. I just get tired of hearing the word bitch, 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 bitch if you're supposed to respect me. If you're supposed to respect me, stop calling me a bitch. I don't know any man that I'm around that respects me, and they all do, that would talk like that. So I'm not used to that, especially if I'm genuinely trying to help someone, genuinely trying to work with someone, collaborate, support. Like, nigga, what? Go on. Donna, where you going? Get back here. Get back here, Donna. I see you in the chats. And thank you. No, it wasn't, darling. See, that's what I'm saying. I can't stand trolls because I don't like trolls trying to change the narrative of content by typing stupid shit like that in chats. And then I want to engage with you, so I'm highlighting it before I'm reading it, and you just piss me off because I shouldn't have highlighted that comment. So stop it. I mean, stop it. I'm sounding like Lemon now. Well, I was saying that behind the scenes, but ugh. Levon, he doesn't talk to the white woman like that, Terry. Don't try me. He does. He never talks to Terry like that. The white old lady, Meryl Streep, I call her. I love Terry, but he doesn't talk to her like that. Why? Why do you think? Something's not right. He has a different perception of life and respect and boundaries and black women. I'm wondering, people like Ken and him, do they really respect their mothers? We heard Ken call his mother a bitch when Sheena Speaks pulled up. So we know he doesn't respect his own mother. That's not his grandma, his mother. We heard it. Called her a straight bitch. So Ken, you ladies can't do nothing with him. Nothing. And if you think he cares about black women, supporting black women, taking up, y'all fooling yourself. That nigga ain't shit. That nigga ain't shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Oh, I like Ken. I like Ken. Oh, I like, I like, I like. He ain't shit. If he cussed out his own mother and called her a bitch when Sheena Speaks pulled up, who the fuck are you? Neutrons and electrons and protons on the internet, huh? Who are you? Do you think you matter? Oh, because you got numbers? Because you got clout? because you're pretty. Oh, be careful, you pretty ones, because he's going to really disrespect you. Ken is a dependent. I will never fuck with him. I will never like him. The only thing I will say though is, and I said this yesterday or the other day, don't tell him because this don't mean I like that nigga. He's trash. However, strategy, the strategy behind not taking VS's revenge, that made me feel something. I was like, ooh, he didn't take it. And to hear tonight that VS refunded Shaquem back one of his $50 because he donated more than 50, but she refunded 50 out of it. Maybe she caught on that Shaquem. VS, if you've been around paying attention, it's not Ken you have to worry about. He's all talk. He's a big, 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 big dog that don't bite. That's why, in a way, because I look at him as an outsider. Yeah, guys will never make me feel that he's beef sector. I've been here too long. He's not. So to me, him and ZX fighting is like two outsiders fighting. Let it go. Let him go. Let him go. Let him, yeah, let him go. Okay? I like that little beef. Let them off with each other's heads. I would love it. Long as no one really gets hurt. We don't want to promote that. But let them go back and forth. That's what they want to do. They're both tyrants. They both think they're bosses. Think. Oh, Nika, how are you? How are you? Smash it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the bitch word, right? Thank you, Nika. Empress. Queen means dog. That's thank you though. Okay, thank you, babe, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, sister. Oh, you always seen through Lemon. I never support him. That's y'all. Well, we all have our acquired taste. I'm sure you support people that I don't like. I'm sure you probably Levon, you come off and give me like a supportive Ken. You know what I mean? You support all the bad people, you know? So the beef sector is blazing though. There's a lot of content that is contenting, but tomorrow life will be lifing for me and all of this week. So I do apologize for you guys that I'm going live so late. I'm going to try to get these lives early, but people were going live back to back, and I really wanted to see how this lemon thing played out. You know what I'm saying? With VS. And it is contenting. Don't you are you guys enjoying the tea? Darling, she can't drag me. Okay. Which brings me to this. Um, Sincere. I saw your post about my April 10th pretty intelligent panel show. That's the name of the show. Pretty intelligent. Catch. Okay. And I invited many people that I thought would be able to pay attention, Levon. This is going to be good for you. That could cam up and that can hold a great panel show with etiquette and discussing a lot of deep topics where we're able not to discuss it amongst ourselves only, but the audiences can be educated. There's very few people in the space that fits that. So on my community wall, that's why I suggested those people immediately. Sincere would have been one, not because I don't like her, but because I know she doesn't cam up. But when I watched her replay, she had choice words for this and that. So let me explain. You see how this live is set? I have open panel. I've never scheduled anyone in an open panel. Hey, come to my channel and drag this person. Or can you hit my link to drag this person? Or come up and talk about this person specifically. Or Octavius has been on my platform at least 11 times. And each time he had a person that he drug, Octavius. The first time, guess who it was? Rick Reed. The second time, Rick Reed. The third time, Sheena Speaks, Sonny, Ken. The fourth time, and I've always clipped these long lives with Octavius having an open panel, hitting my link, sometimes with Kiki, sometimes with not, and discussing what the content is. But never ever had I had anyone other than a scheduled interview, tried and true, exposing cutie pie back in the day. You guys wasn't here for that. But when we expose raw B privilege, raw honesty, Miss New York City, and Cutie Pie being all the same people that doxed the whole beef sector, that's the reason why she got the fuck up out of the beef sector. Because her accomplice exposed that she doxed everybody. Everyone was receiving decks on people, and it was from a Cutie Pie that was sending ops, the other ops information. It was raw the whole time. So I did an interview that was scheduled, and I didn't even ask her. She reached out to me. She reached out to me because I was also attacked. I was one of those content creators. Okay. So, and she held my wrench last. I tried to help the girl. So, other than that, no. But Sincere had the audacity to have Raw, the person who doxed the whole beef sector as Cutie Pie, and I interviewed her accomplice, the person that helped to do it, on a platform talking about bullshit. Yes, I posed her trademark because she stole the name. I had no intentions of going after a trademark. It was just a nonprofit program that I didn't think my moderator would be paying attention and stealing. Did y'all ever see the intellectual property Roar has stolen off of this platform? If you mention it out loud, be careful because we exposed it all. Okay. So she volunteered Raw being on that platform to drag me. I didn't do the same thing to her. It just happened that way. But I welcomed it because she did it to me. So she thinks that I attacked her when I still don't care what her and Octavius has going on. I still don't. And I would have had her. That's how much I don't give a fuck. But she doesn't come up. Hey, Rodney, smash it. How are you, sweet one? Shakim is mm, I don't care. I still like Shakim a lot, a whole lot. You could drag me. So drag me. Why don't you? Deidre is a cute older woman, and Dory, she could be. Somebody thinks those ladies are pretty somewhere. Okay. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And I don't think when they came up, you would think that Deidre, you're going to say, oh, that's an ugly woman, or Dory, that's an ugly woman. Dory probably won't cam up and she won't come because of comments like that. But those are the ones I thought that could hold the intellectual conversation down and possibly cam up so we can give the people that OB sector flow. Clyde cams up all the time, so she wouldn't have a problem. Okay. Levon is a mess. She thinks she moves things. I just unblocked her. Well, I really didn't unblock her. It's the new channel, so I see her now. Ugh. Nikki Pope is a good one. Candy is too. But they would have to cam up. You know what I'm saying? Those are also black sector people, but I'm opening the panel because we're all in the same algorithm. I have no problem with that. I know you don't think, but you say things like you do. It's crazy work. It's okay though. You'll be all right. So, what are we getting into tonight, guys? Hmm? Are we going to hit the link to discuss this, or should I just call it a night? Smash that like button. What time is it? It's 11:22 p.m. EST. We're still live. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary so far. I gave you 47 minutes. That's good talking. You know what I'm saying? That's some good ass talking. I just don't know how people could be online for hours and hours just talk and talk. Rick was on live dragging Lemon for 2 hours straight. I was like, who talks that much? Say what you got to say, structure it, and get the fuck on. No? I don't know. Smash that like button. I'm trying to get some. Here we go. We need some music, guys. Smash that like button. I should have loaded these up earlier. Thumbs up the live. Let me ask you a question, guys. Are you, because I hear a lot of people talking about their glow up and getting fitter and eating healthy and traveling and taking care of their skin and, you know, doing stuff for betterment. Have you guys started a workout regimen? The weather's breaking. Are you guys touching grass at all? Maybe, maybe not. If you haven't, consider it. You know what I mean? Because it's interesting. Smash that like button. Okay, I found them. Thank you for waiting. Here we go. So here's the thing. Even some of you I know are like, oh, I hate going to the gym. But it's all about physical and mental and spiritual health. So I found a couple of clips that people have been doing on TikTok that reminded me of the concept behind hypnotic, my workout system. I believe in doing 100 of every exercise, 100 reps, that is, and making sure the goal is working my way up to 100 reps in a single set. So, in between that build up, it could be four sets of 25, it could be two sets of 35 and one set of 30. You know what I mean? Break it up however you can, 10 sets of 10, however you do it. But the goal is to do it and never ever overwork yourself, you know? But I promise you, with that simple scientific concept, every exercise, every muscle group, every fitness mode, you will have the most amazing body if you adopt that concept. 100 reps per exercise. Break it up however you want, but the goal is to get 100 reps in one set. And that may take a couple of years. And that's the best part of it. After you achieve that, you switch your workout and then start all over again. Because new workout, new challenge. Take a look.
If you step on a chair like this 100 times every day, your lower belly will disappear. If you step on a chair and do chest extensions like this 100 times every day, your back will look amazing. If you step on a chair and raise your arms overhead 100 times a day, your shoulder and neck lines will look great. If you step on a chair and clap your hands under your hips 100 times a day, your lower belly will become flat.
Did you catch it? Did you catch it? So when I started seeing these TikTok videos with this AI voice, and they're doing certain movements, which are basic to me, anyone can do them. You want me to run it back for you? Of course I will. Smash it. Take note.
If you step on a chair like this 100 times every day, your lower belly will disappear. If you step on a chair and do chest extensions like this 100 times every day, your back will look amazing. If you step on a chair and raise your arms overhead 100 times a day, your shoulder and neck lines will look great. If you step on a chair and clap your hands under your hips 100 times a day, your lower belly will become flat.
Try it. Try that workout. And you could do it at home. And you don't even have to start with weights with the general movements. Just move that way. 100 times, count. And get back to me because we're going to start working out together on this page. And then we're going to transition over to other stuff like cooking and things. So this page is going to be the hub to lead you to my other pages. Just pay attention. Smash that like button. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, Young. How are you? Being that no one wants to come up, no one, no one. This is a great live. I cammed up. I'm able to get everything out. Stuck to culture news. It's exciting. Let's get some music in our life. Hush. Music break. Like